For our first story, we have son, male 22, threatening to cut off contact with me, male 65, over med school tuition. I paid all of my son's expenses to get his undergrad degree and he is now interested in medical school. Medical school will cost around $400,000 all in for living expenses and tuition. He is an excellent student but won't get any aid since I make too much money. I informed my son that he would need to take out loans for medical school since I am on the verge of retirement. I have around $2 million in cash and another $1 million in equity in my home, so I could do it but would feel pinched. All of my friends who are doctors took out loans for themselves and were able to pay them back quickly. He has threatened to cut off all contact if I don't pay the costs, and it honestly feels like huge entitlement and extortion to me. Thoughts on dealing with this? That's the end of our first post. Let's see what the commenters had to say. Our first commenter says, "It's extortion. You shouldn't sacrifice your retirement here. Is he going to pay you back or cover your mortgage once he graduates? What's in it for you? If this is who he is, not much you can do at this point. Hopefully he grows up." Our second commenter says, "Wow, I'm sorry, but it seems like your son is way too entitled and sees you more like an ATM. It doesn't matter how much money you have. You have already paid and given him an excellent start in life, better than what most parents can afford. He should be incredibly grateful. If he cuts all contact because you did not give more money, then that's all that you were to him. Sad face, your money is your money. You can't take it with you in your grave, so please use it to enjoy your retirement. It's for your retirement and for enjoying life. Your son will have to take a loan like all others, but surely he can pay that back." Our third commenter says, 1. How does it get to this point without having discussed this? 2. He should take out a loan. It eats far too much into your retirement to fund this. If he doesn't think it will pay off, then maybe he should go to a less expensive medical school or pursue another career. For our second story, we have I 26 male lost the trust of my fiancé 25 female after she confessed something really shocking to me in bed. How do I move forward from this? So, it's the morning hours where I'm from. Woke up to some quality time, sex, with my fiancé before we start our day. After everything we had come to an end, we laid down cuddling and one thing led to another and was telling me something along the lines of if I ever left her she would make sure the other woman had to work really hard to keep me. Something along the lines of breaking my manhood. Which was unusual and funny, but I guess when the sex is that you tend to get a little crazy, so I don't know how the conversation came up, but she then said I have a confession to make and I'm just like okay while I held a smile on my face. That's when she said, and I quote, "We had a fight. Non-physical, it was to the point that I was so frustrated that when I went to make you dinner I snuck something into your tea that makes you sleep and I was watching you fight that sleep. Your eyes were so red and when you did actually went to sleep I sat down and watch you as I contemplate what to do about us, and so many thoughts were going my mind while I watch you slept for like a few hours and I eventually got tired and just went to bed." End quote. The fear in my eyes were real as I just listened to my fiancé admitted to being a f-king psychopath and to drugging me while she contemplated on a way forward. I know for a fact I don't trust this woman anymore, and now I'm even more scared to sleep with her or to eat from her, all because we had an argument over her not doing what's right. We haven't spoken for the entire day after that confession, even after she's made several attempts to talk. I'm afraid to even go to my friends knowing they'll just laugh and say it's probably nothing bro and tell me to relax. That's the end of our second post. Let's see what the commenters had to say. Our first commenter says, "How do I move forward from this? By moving on from her." Our second commenter says, "Run." Our third commenter says, "Well, you need to protect yourself, firstly. Obviously the relationship is over, and you need physical safety while you are sorting things out, like who gets what and who lives where. Do that stuff over text or phone calls. Do not be in the same vicinity as her anymore, starting now. Also, document everything you do and where you are, 24/7. People like her have been known to fabricate false charges with the police." For our last story, we have me 24 male and my girlfriend 26 female fought over link. My girlfriend complained about all the presents I got her for Christmas while she got me nothing. She is broke but has money in a portfolio from her grandpa who is rich, and she has cash lying around her house here and there. We've been in a relationship for almost 2 years and she kept saying everything I got her was bad. I'm returning the Vans I got her. I got her a beanie, chocolate, baking utensils that she asked for and a nice necklace. I felt bad she didn't like anything even though she didn't get me anything, so I ordered her a pair of Doc Martens which she picked out. Today she has been arguing with me, saying I ignored her all day, even thought I was at work, and it was 11 a.m. when she texted me that. She then continued to talk about how the presents I got her were bad. This really upset me. She got me nothing. I said to her, "You moved money from your grandpa's portfolio so you can DoorDash yourself food but couldn't take $50 out to make me happy." She then went on saying I should be impressing her, not the other way around. She then said that she doesn't want to do anything for anybody, including me. How would you deal with this? That's the end of our last post. Let's see what the commenters had to say. Our first commenter says, "I would tell her how sorry you are. Take all of the items to the store for return. Keep the money and break up." Our second commenter says, "I mean, pretty obviously, break up. Why would you ever want to continue dating someone who say she doesn't want to do anything for anybody, including you?" Our third commenter says, "She flat out told you she refuses to do anything for anybody. She's not capable of being an equal partner in a relationship and won't show you the same levels of consideration you obviously show her. Why would you want to be in such a one-sided transactional relationship? You're not her sugar daddy and she isn't your sugar baby. Have some self-respect and leave. I bought my husband roses on National Boyfriend Day while we were dating simply to show him men also deserve flowers just because." That's all for today. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.